to the member for Kennedy.
Minister, you're aware that Liddell, Eraring, Torrens, Vales Point, Callide B, Yallourn are all closed by 2029, taking 9,000 megawatts from the 32,000 megawatt national grid. Minister, since Snowy 2 at 2,000 megawatts, the only new generation, and with AEMO last week warning of the obvious, prolonged blackouts, is your answer to the latest wind farm, 83 towers, 580 foot high, that are only going to have a lifespan of 19 years? Or does your faith lie in Father Christmas and the tooth?
I'm not sure about the last Christmas part, but there was a question early in the question. I'll give the call to the Minister for Climate Change and Energy.
I got the gist, Mr. Speaker. Now, Mr. Speaker, I thank the honourable member for his question, but I'm afraid the honourable member has some of the issues that he's raised there not quite correct. In relation to AEMO's statement last week, AEMO actually called for and underlined the need for more urgent investment in dispatchable renewables, Mr. Speaker, a message this government agrees with. And it's not the first time they've said it. AEMO has issued the Statement of Electricity Opportunity twice a year for several years. For example, in 2021 they said the NEM will need more generation, storage and transmission than is currently operating. In 2020 they said risks remain, and under high demand conditions or if prolonged generation or transmission outages were to occur again, there may be insufficient generation to meet demand. They said very similar in 2019. They said very similar in 2018. They said very similar in 2017, Mr. Speaker. All there laid out.
The member for Hume.
And the honourable member for Hume asked what we did about it, Mr. Speaker. Well, they were in office and they ignored these continual warnings, a decade of denial and delay, Mr. Speaker. And the honourable member for Kennedy says Snowy is the only new generation coming on. I'm afraid that is not correct, Mr. Speaker. In fact, I'm happy to share with the House that in the last financial year, AEMO approved 6.8 gigawatts of new generation, Mr. Speaker. That's up from 4 gigawatts the year before. That's an increase of 2.6 gigawatts in the last financial year of new generation approved by AEMO. In fact, AEMO has said there are 3.4 more gigawatts available going into this summer than last summer, Mr. Speaker. More generation available this summer than last summer, and the bulk of that, Mr. Speaker, is renewable, which is a good thing.
The Minister will pause so I can hear a point of order and warn the member for Fairfax.
Mr. Speaker, the question
on your point of order, state what the point of order is, and we'll deal with it, member for Kennedy.
The point of order is the question was 8,000 is going off. The minister has said 6,000.
Resume your seat. Resume your seat. Resume your seat. Points of order, member for Kennedy, are not a time to debate the question. The Minister has the call.
Thanks very much, Mr. Speaker. AEMO also said last week federal and state initiatives, including transmission projects identified in the Integrated System Plan and mechanisms delivering firming capacity, such as the Commonwealth's Capacity Investment Scheme, can address many of the identified risks over the next 10-year horizon. That's a Commonwealth scheme which this Commonwealth government has delivered, which the previous government talked about and could not deliver, Mr. Speaker. What we need is more investment in generation and dispatchable energy, Mr. Speaker, and that's exactly what we're getting under the policy settings of this government. That's exactly what we lacked for 10 long years.
Before I call the member